Mongi, thank you so much for your time and welcome to ENCA. Tell me more about this platform, because I know that, just judging from social media, the first day that the, alcohol ban was rather lifted, there have been queues when you go to bottle stores. But you were saying there's a solution where you don't necessarily have to queue for alcohol.
That is correct, Dumelo, and thank you so much for having me. I know that just in partnership with government in terms of returning to trade safely and responsibly, you're quite correct. Industry partners, Heineken SA, Diageo and Pernod Ricard have come up with Hola Club Click and Collect. It's a web-based app. It's a web-based platform that allows consumers to pre-order the drinks that they want at the outlets that they select, and most importantly, schedule when they actually wants to go and collect those particular products. By doing so, this very low data consumption app will allow for consumers to really adhere to lockdown regulations, to prevent long queues. The long queues that we saw in the first 2 weeks were quite challenging to actually see. So here we believe that we have a really great solution as industry to really help consumers during this time, and also retailers to return to trade responsibly and safely.
Mongi, I think what's particularly interesting for me is that usually when you see, innovative ideas like this, they partner up with well-established, liquor stores, retailers that can definitely afford, to have, a platform of this magnitude reaching out the numbers that you do. But you're also saying if you are a tavern operator, you can also, reap the benefits of this platform.
That's very true. This platform is literally key for our communities and for our taverners in our communities, and it's a solution that we believe that can really help them in terms of, one, preventing congestion in their outlets. It's very simple and easy for them to actually come onto the actual platform. They simply go to holaclub.co.za. That's www.holaclub.co.za. They register their details. Upon registering, they'll see a calendar of all the orders that consumers have actually placed against their particular outlet at the various time slots. This allows them to pre-prepare the actual orders that consumers are now going to come and collect, and to do so safely so that there's very little congestion in the actual outlets. We believe that this is definitely going to be a really great way for them to start trading responsibly and also protecting them in terms of their livelihoods, in terms of opening up of the actual industry.
Right, and I see here just from the profile, it's for sort of like a click and collect. So consumers rather pre-order and then they come collect, right, their beverage of choice. Is there a delivery at all on this platform?
No, there isn't. No, consumers will still need to come through to their outlets at the time that they have actually scheduled, and then come through to the taverns, pay at the taverns, and collect their orders, and then return home for off-premise consumption.
Right. I want to talk about the role that we're seeing here of innovation when it comes to alcohol and this sector and industry, particularly during the lockdown. Is it successful? Have there been challenges? Is it rewarding?
I definitely do believe that it's incredibly rewarding. I think one of the great things is that with government and in partnering with industry, the key thing is to come up with solutions, to come up with solutions that consumers and retailers can adopt quickly. I mean, we're living in a time right now in a sense where right now we elbow hugging, we're wearing masks. Businesses are having to pivot to actually stay alive and to really support livelihood. So I think this is one of the key things that's going to enable that in our communities, and to do so safely. I mean, we're here to protect lives. You want to reduce any spread of COVID-19. I think that this is a very powerful, very simple solution that can be really well adopted to allow for a safer trade.
Right. You talk about safety, protection, and I hear there, just eons of responsibility. How do you then make sure that whomever that is ordering these beverages online is not anyone underage?
So there are strict protocols upon registering. So when a consumer registers, they simply go to Hola Club, our URL, it's a web-based URL. They register their details. They insert their ID number upon registering. Once they've followed the registration protocols, which are very, very simple, they then are able to select the products that they actually want at the taverns that they want to now collect those particular products, and schedule, most importantly, the time that they want to go and actually collect those particular products. So there is adherence in terms of age restriction that we want to definitely comply with government.
And I also assume that obviously when you go to collect the beverage, whomever that's offering that service at the store can also see whether you're underage or not. I'm not sure if they will require your identification, but there will be someone as well just making sure that in that regard there's precaution taken.
There are, definitely. Yeah.
All right. Well, Mongi, thank you so much for joining us and talking to us more about this exciting app, which, of course, just aims to, give you an innovative way to enjoy your favorite beverage under this lockdown, where you can just, pre-order your drink and collect it at your nearest tavern, which, of course, where you have placed your order.